Welcome back to St. John's College here as we watch the big Paul Roos pack run onto the field. The Paul Roos team, in fact, as they're coming up today against Parktown Boys High School. They're just over the hill here in Johannesburg. Nice dry conditions, fantastic day here in Johannesburg as we are brought here at St. John's. I think the referee for today's game is Penwell Magagula, a young man who also hails from Johannesburg, and he'll be hoping to have another good game today at the St. John's Festival.
Hartlike goeiemiddag en welkom hier regstreeks vanaf St. John's. Ek is Henny Warnig en saam met my is Tyrone Peters. Tyrone het al 'n geruime tyd kommentaar gelewer oor die naweek en jy kan hoor aan sy stem, die man het hard gewerk. Ons sien uit na 'n fantastiese wedstryd hierso tussen Paul Roos en Parktown. Dit beloof om 'n mooi wedstryd te wees. Tyrone, jy het hierdie manne al dopgehou oor die naweek. Wat is jou voorspellings?
Well, the Parktown boys were very impressive over the weekend against St. John's Harare. I felt like they definitely took a while to get into the game, but once the second half started, they really found their rhythm and they were quite impressive. However, the Paul Roos outfit today might be a completely different animal for them to take on.
Parktown wat speel begin en diep skop, Paul Roos wat nou probeer vasmaak en mooi vorentoe gedryf. Die skrimskakel daar, Cody lang uitgee en Paul Roos wat dadelik hierdie bal wil lig gee. Paul Roos wat besigheid bedoel hierso. Uit aan die oorkant van die veld, nou binne toe te gee. Hy het daai bal mooi vasgemaak, die skrimskakel lang aangee uit hier na sy slotte in die middelveld. Netjies uit daar na die nou is ons buite sig. En dit is die vleuel nommer 11 van Paul Roos wat binne die eerste 40 sekondes gaan punte aanteken. Dit is die linkervleuel Remy Engelbrecht wat daar die eerste punte aanteken vir Paul Roos binne die eerste 40 sekondes. Tyrone, it looks like Paul Roos means running rugby, and running rugby that's going to be.
That's unbelievable. What a start to the game and magnificent following of it. I think it looks like V.A. Smith is just glided around the winger over there. Is it V.A. Smith or have they changed the
That's
winger?
correct. I just see on the team sheet there's been a change. Apologies, it's V.A. Smith.
And he just glided around the Parktown right winger who's also got a lot of pace. So let's see if the fullback can convert. Kolua Lewis. How would I say that? Any?
Well, it must be Kulia Louis.
Kolua Louis.
I reckon.
Yeah, Paul definitely looked like they mean business. Guys are all pumped up for their last game before they fly back down to their beautiful Stellenbosch.
Ja, ek is ook baie beïndruk gewees daar met die slot Bruiten Marits wat netjies raak gevang het daar, nie 'n goeie aangee nie, lang aangee daar van die skrimskakel, maar hy het hom netjies raak gevat en dan vir V.J. Smith in spasie gesit. Louis, die netjiese skop gaan nie daar wees. Net oor die dwarslyn.
Beautiful kick, and as he kicks it over, we see the Paul Roos boys shouting at each other, saying, "Same side, boys, same side. Nominate, get ready for the next one." They're definitely hungry for this, and Parktown boys better lift themselves, otherwise this could be a very long day. Parktown kick off here, and they regather. Parktown regather through the flanker. Parktown carrying it up just over the 10-meter line. They big strong carry by the loose head prop from Parktown, who pumps his legs through the tackle. Scrummer from Parktown gets it out to the big tall man. Another big strong carry here. A lot of noise out here. The Paul Roos boys making so much noise on defense. Unbelievable to listen to. as the fullback from Parktown gets it away. Another strong run by the flanker. Esitle Mbilini. Strong run by the hooker there, Darnell. Scrum off gets it out to the 10. 10 to the flanker. Big hit in the midfield there by the flower from Paul Roos. Looks like Parktown have knocked it on now. Paul Roos look to run it from inside their own 22. Backwards it's gone. Referee saying play on, advantage. Penalty to Parktown. Referee saying there's hands on the ground. He must have said the ruck is formed and their hands were on the ground.
Ja, die wedstrijd het in 'n ongelooflike tempo begin daarso. Tyrone nog eens 'n kans gehad om 'n slukkie water te vat tussen die twee wedstryde nie. Maar Parktown wat duidelik nie gaan terugstaan vir hierdie aanslag vanaf Paul Roos nie. Hulle gaan sommer dadelik vir die lyn staan, kyk of hulle meer punte as die 3 punte kan bewerkstellig.
It's very impressive to see Parktown back in their lineouts.
Osiagwe wat gaan voer en sy springers gaan vind. Netjies vasgemaak. Nou begin hulle daar met 'n dryfmaalbeweging van Huisteen, die skramskakel wat wag. Dan gee hy vir Mbelini, maar hy slaan hom oor. Die linkervleuel Kosonga wat in die middelveld binne toe dryf. Weer 'n nommer 9 van Huisteen. Wat nou die steelkant aanval van Huisteen. Uit daar na sy slotmaat. Dit lyk na Carpedi. En dan is dit daai sterk haker Osiagwe van Huisteen. Uit daar na Poo. Van Huisteen wat wag. Gaan weer steelkant toe. Dit lyk na die nommer 4 slot Dioniso. En ek my Paul Roos het afgeneem. Paul Roos het afgeneem, hulle probeer nou wegkom uit hulle kwartgebied. Parktown wat beïndruk in hierdie laaste paar fasette van die spel. Lank uit te gee, hulle probeer hom uit hardloop. Goeie hande daar van Paul Roos, maar Parktown se verdediging wat hou. Lyk my, hy is nie vasgehou in die tackle daar nie. Dan is dit nommer 13 van 'n Westhuizen wat vorentoe beer. Jaars uit daar. Wie is dit nommer 5 slot? Jaars uit na Hop. Paul Roos wat hierdie bal lig gee. Dis die enigste W.J. Smit wat die eerste 3 gedruk het. Kan hy sy eie bal opvolg? Netjies gedoen daar. Bietjie wild uitgegee. Yeah, Tyrone, that's an impressive bit of play there for Paul Roos.
Wow,
Very
magnificent to watch Paul Roos running the ball like that. M.E.S. Smith, you alluded to, just ghosting around the guys. Like, this guy's got a future, unbelievable. And the 7 flanker from Paul Roos, Michael Koning, also looking to run the ball on the inside. He did it, like you said, a bit of a wild throw. Somehow the ball's not found touch. Paul Roos have been able to keep it in. Through the number 13, was it Van der Westhuizen? No, Venter. And again, for the 3rd time, Parktown getting a penalty and Paul Roos getting pinned. He says that they were not on their feet. It's difficult to see that they weren't, but you know the referee's got the best view in the house.
Yeah, but I like the interplay from the Paul Roos forwards and backs, Tyrone, in the first 5 minutes of this game. They really look impressive. And they look to run it. Same for Parktown. I mean, they're not standing back. And so far, in 7 minutes, we've seen a lot of rugby.
Parktown looking to get it up. Looks like, I think they're going to go with the big boy Samau in the middle there. Yes, they do. Number 4 goes up in the middle safely. They look to maul them. Counter shove coming from Paul Roos. Parktown able to wheel it. Parktown wheeling it quite nicely with the hooker Darnell. Taking it to ground now with Van Huisteen. Looking to get it out to Hops. Hops to Mbelini around the back. Mbelini, strong run by Mbelini. Hops cleans. Van Huisteen looking to go blind. Number 6 flanker with a strong carry. Big hit by the number 4 from Paul Roos. Another strong bit of defence by Paul Roos. M.E.S. Smith making big hits on the hooker from Parktown. Van Huisteen. Samau, big carry again. Mbete from Paul Roos making the tackle. Van Hasten going open side. Hops calling for it. On the boot, across to the winger. Unluckily for Parktown, the winger doesn't go up for it. Bounces, goes into the corner, and Paul Roos will have a line out. And I believe they'll look to attack from here.
Yeah, Tyrone, if we can judge from what they've done in the first 7 minutes, I'm pretty sure they're going to attack from here. Maybe gain a couple of meters with the forwards, and then the exciting backs, they really look exciting. Yeah, immediately out to the big lads. Looks like the number 8 driving hard. It's the number 6. Don't have a name there.
Brendan Venter getting it out there to Emil Smith.
Ja, Emil Smith wat daar uit spasie uit hardloop. Hy is duidelik 'n aanvalswapen vir Paul Roos. Hulle probeer die bal vinnig by hom kry. Ongelukkig die kantlyn wat daar wen. En dan Parktown wat 'n aanval in 'n lyn stel net.
There's a massive run there by the number 6 Johan Bauer from Paul Roos. Jeez, he looks like he's a strong runner as well. Darnell with the strong line out again. The number 4 coming up in the middle. Yes, Samau gets it. Van Hasten gets it out to Mbellini. Mbellini, their strong go-to man. Great run. And Mbete misses the tackle. Good offload to the short little number 5. There goes Bauer. Bauer looking to steal. Bauer counter-rucking. Van Hasten gets it out. Samau. Strong run by Samau. Van Hasten going blind. Hop scores for it. Puts it on the boot. And they find touch, and again Paul Roos ball, where I'm hoping again we should see a little bit of attacking play. It's really quite an exciting start here.
Yeah, the scrum half fly off combination of Van Hasten and Hop, they've been impressive. Let's see if Paul Roos can get out of their half forward chains. Van 'n Juffer wat gaan voer, afgeneem deur Parktown. Hulle wil hom sommer dadelik wyd speel. Nommer 19 wat vorentoe dryf. Hy word hard grond toe gebring, maar Van Hasten wat wag. Van Hasten wat nou steelkant toe kom. Daar is hy groot manne. Lyk weer na 'n strafskop. Man wat oorval, Van Hasten wat vinnig neem. Tikskoppie. Van Hasten binne toe na Osiagwe. Hy dryf vorentoe. Van Hasten wat weer wag, lang uitgee. En ongelukkig daar vir die groot man Mr. Pooh wat ongelukkig daai bal laat val. Tog nie vorentoe nie, sê die skeieregter. Hulle beer steeds vorentoe. En nou die strafskop wat tog aankom vir Parktown. Van Hasten wat weer vinnig tik. Pooh wat vorentoe dryf, sterk man hierdie. Van Hasten wat nou wag. Na sy flank wat oorval, net bietjie kort. Voorspelers wat self wil gaan. Hy doellyn wat net nie wil nader kom nie. En weer 'n strafskop vir Parktown. Paul Roos sal moet versigtig wees. Die wedstryd is maar 11 minute oud en die skeieregter begin al hoe harder op sy fluitjie blaas. Lyk tog of Van Hasten weer 'n kortskoppie gaan vat, Tyrone.
Looks like Parktown have been given 5 or 6 penalties in a row here. With Paul Roos been told they must roll away. Another attacking drive here by Parktown. 5 meters out. Van Hasten gets it out. Strong run by the tight head prop. Good defensive line by Paul Roos. Their line speed's excellent. Looks like Paul Roos have turned it over. Will the 9 put it on the boot by himself? Or will he give it to his 10? He gives it out. They look to run it. Paul Roos, incredible confidence. Unbelievable appreciation of the laws. Pick and go straight through the middle. It's really good to watch here by Paul Roos. Crazy pass out, but Brendan Venter, great pickup in the midfield, the number 13. Another good offload. Now they put it on the boot. Doesn't find touch. The fullback from Parktown looking to run it straight up. 2-on-1. Out to the winger. Can the winger stay in? No, he can't. And the winger from Parktown, I remember him from the other day, was a very exciting guy. The number 14, Cole Rock, who was magnificent against St. John's Aurora, had his first touch of the ball. And Paul Roos's ball, just outside their 22.
Ja, Paul Roos wat heeltyd probeer om uit hulle gebied uit te hardloop. Ek sou dalk voorstel hulle moet dalk net vir een keer dalk net 'n skop waag van die skrimskakel of die loskakel om hier in Parktown se gebied te speel. Tog, dis fees rugby hierdie. So hulle probeer om die bal bietjie lig te gee en hulle doen wel so netjies gedoen daar deur die voorspelers. 'n Goeie hardloop daar deur die 8ste man. En hy lyk of hy losdeur is en gemaklik gaan oorval. Net toe ek sê dis van 'n skuif. Sit duim nee, dit is nie van 'n skuif nie. Number 8 on the team sheet. We don't have a number 8 on the team sheet. Philip van Dijk. Dankie, ons hoor vir Annie Geerts daar in die agtergrond wat vir ons sê dis Philip van Dijk. Baie dankie Annie. And Tyrone, just as I say Roos should maybe think about kicking it, they proved me wrong by running it and they scored a magnificent try.
But also the power and pace of Van Wyk. Van Dijk, should I say, like wow, like what a machine. That's unbelievable. That's an 18-year-old schoolboy. It's just destroyed, like he's made people look like they've been going backwards the way he's run there. And you know, there was 6 penalties in a row that the referees given Paul Roos. None of them said anything back to the referee. They all kept quiet. They went back, they chatted with each other, they defended properly, and now they went and ran a 60-meter try and they found themselves 12-0 up, looking to go 14. And as I say that, they do. 14-0 up.
Yeah, the loose trio, Tyrone of Paul Roos, they look impressive. Van Dijk, Bauer, he's been impressive as well.
That Van Dijk is an amazing looking human being, I'll tell you that. Wow, what a power run. And that's why it looks like they're backing themselves with their pop game. You know, they're running and they're going to ground, looking for the pop. Their continuity game looks incredible at the moment in this dry weather. As Emile Smith kicks it downfield with another raking long left booter. Parktown found themselves under pressure as it's a good chase. Hops puts it on his boot. The fullback from Parktown comes in. Looks like Parktown might be offside. Paul Roos with was it Paul Roos that kicked it across the field there?
Yeah, strange. All of a sudden they started to kick Tyrone out of nowhere just after they scored that magnificent try 5 minutes ago. Maar dit is lyn staan aan die oorkant van die veld. Paul Roos wat gaan voer van 'n juffer wat sy springers probeer vind. Hy gooi reg oor daardeur na die nommer 3 man. Groot sterk voor hy man. Lyk na Leach. Is dit Leach, Tyrone?
Big number 3, it doesn't seem like they've got him on the list here.
Skramskakel Jaars wat nie vir Kloete vind nie. Parktown wat lyk my afgeneem het. Parktown was lank gelede hier in hulle kwartgebied. Hulle verkies tog om te skop. Skop in die middelveld af. Ouder gewoonte gaan hulle probeer om uit te hardloop. Jaars. Is dit Venter hier aan die oorkant van die veld. Jaars wat wag. Jaars wat nou sy groot man in die spel bring. Goed gedoen daar. Dis weer Venter. Het Venter enige hulp? Kry nie die man afgestamp nie. Is dit 'n aanslaan? Lyk tog so.
I was such an so unlucky by him that the referees ruled that a knock on. Mbete has done everything in his capabilities to not knock that on, and I would love to see the replay. I was so unlucky. What an amazing passage of play.
Ja, Paul Roos wat regtig indrukwekkend lyk. Hulle lyk amper asof hulle 'n klomp Bishopsmanne is. Die spelpyl wat hulle handhaaf hierso, hardloop basies alles, maar dis fees rugby. En jy wil dit sien van die seuns. Hulle speel regtig fantasties, verdien om 14-0 tog voor te loop in hierdie wedstryd.
Reino Niemand has been having an excellent game at number 4 slot for Paul Roos. He's been unbelievable so far.
So ook sy slotmaat, ek dink is Marits, nommer 5. Hulle vang die oog, hulle duik oral op, speel soos 2 waffe losvoorspelers en vorm fantastiese skakel tussen voor en agterspelers. En dan het daai los trio wat al heel party kere die oog gevang het.
As we say that, we're looking at Mbete getting ready to line up against the Parktown tight head prop. Also looks like a solid guy at loose head. The modern day build for a loose head prop. No fat, just muscle. Strong guys. Mbete putting massive pressure on the tight head prop from Parktown, who just cannot hold it. And he buckles in, and Paul Roos get their first penalty for the day.
Ja, het sal interessant wees wat hulle gaan kies om te doen. Lyk tog of hulle die lyn staan gaan opsoek. Daai twee slotte, Marits en niemand. Twee lekker lang slotte. En dan sekerlik kan hulle die dryfmaalbeweging daarvan af begin.
Who's your money on getting the ball?
I think he's number 5, Marits. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, yeah. The number 8's having a good chat at the back of the line out there. Niemand in the front.
Niemand in the front.
Marits rips from him. Van Dijk, number 8, looks like he's got the ball at the back. Off to the scrum off. Big run, 1 and 12, easily as you can. Wow, Rufus Derrickson just glided through their lovely angled run. Magnificent ball, straight from the scrum off and over for their third try. 19-0 after 19 minutes.
Ja, ek voel 'n bietjie vir Parktown Tyrone. Hulle speel glad nie sleg nie en ek hou ook van hulle gees. Hulle hou daarvan om die bal lig te gee, self 'n aanvallende spel, maar op hierdie stadium Paul Roos net te goed. Baie maklike 3 dae van Derksen. Maar dis wat goed lyk van Paul Roos. Hulle lyk gebalanseerd. Die voorspelers doen hulle werk, doen die hard grind up front en hulle sit die teenstanders op die agtervoet en dan kan hulle vinnige back slaan. Dis presies wat daar gebeur het. 'n Goeie fondasie van die lyn staan af en hulle het al die opsies in die wêreld. Rufus Derksen wat nie hierdie seisoen 'n makliker 3 as daai een gaan druk nie. Kulialui met 'n pragtige skop. Jo, fantastiese skop wat die 2 punte byvoeg.
And just to elaborate on that, just the intensity in which Paul Roos boys are playing it, it's unbelievable. It's like Paul Roos are playing it like 80% and Parktown boys are still going at like 55, 60%. They're trying to get the intensity up. But Paul Roos are just at another level at the moment, so let's just hope Parktown can get back in this game. Niemand again. Oh, knocks on his first mistake for the day from Niemand.
Parktown wat deur steelkant toe kom. Maar Paul Roos wat dadelik afneem. Dis weer hy sterk agste man van hulle. Of nee, dit lyk na die hakker. Die naam kry daar JJ Kotse. Ja, die voorspelers van Paul Roos lyk almal ewe groot en sterk. Maar Paul Roos wat nou slaan aan die buitekant. Is dit Venter? Venter kan ongelukkig nie uitgee daar nie, 'n Parktown hand wat bykom.
Should be a 5-meter scrum here for Paul Roos as Parktown boy kicked that back over the dead ball line, and now they're saying it should be a scrum from where he kicked it. That's not the rule. Surely that's carried back, H?
Ja, is moeilik. Ek kon nie.
The Parktown boy has kicked that from there, and he's kicked it over the dead ball line. So it shouldn't be a scrum from there. It should be a 5-meter scrum because he's carried it back. There's only one set of rules here. I don't know if I'm wrong or if he's wrong, but
En is 'n Paul Roos scrum, so
how doesn't make any sense.
Ja, dis 'n bietjie vreemd. Maar nietemin.
Okay, still Paul Roos's ball.
Wat gaan aanval? Ja, die scrums wat redelik gelyk lyk tot dusver. Paul Roos wat by die vorige scrum 'n strafskop gewen het deur daai sterk Mbete, nommer 1 voorryman van hulle wat die druk op Parktown gesit het. Kom ons kyk.
That front row of Paul Roos looks like a serious front row with Leach and Mbete and JJ Kotsa. They look like a solid bunch of guys.
Kortskoppie vinnig geneem daar deur Paul Roos. Dartel loop hy daar deur die skrimskakel. Soek iemand om te kom help. Voorspelers wat nou bykom. Vorentoe gedryf deur die agste man wat reeds 'n 3 gedruk het van Dijk. Skrimskakel wat so half oor sy eie voete val en ongelukkig aanslaan daar. Ja, Paul Roos, it lyk my Tyrone that they started this game like they ended against Helpmekaar the last 10 minutes when they came from way back to clinch that match in what was an exhilarating match on Saturday.
Definitely, and I just think that they're trying to show the country to say, listen guys, yes, Paul boys might be here and you might all be ranking them as number one, but we are the original number ones. That, you know, Paul Roos are a proud school and they definitely believe that they're not holding back for anybody. They want to prove to everybody that they're the best.
Sterk skram deur Paul Roos. Parktown wat nou uit hulle kwadgebied wil kom. Paul Roos wat netjies hulle verdedigingslyne hou. Daar in die rooi sone in Parktown wat die kantlyn opsoek. Here's Tyrone. Paul Roos, proud old school there in Stellenbosch. They turned 150 years old last year. A fantastic school, and their past headmaster, Mr. Jannie van der Westhuizen, he fell ill. He also retired now, and we, on behalf of all the Paul boys, old boys, we wish him the best of luck in his recovery.
As we say that, Paul Roos driving it up towards the line. Niman taking in the front again, and there goes JJ Kotza breaking from the maul. Referee blows for another knock-on by Paul Roos. That's 2 knock-ons that the referee's blown for that I haven't seen. I don't know where the knock was. There a knock? I didn't see a knock, because that's 2 in the last 2 minutes, and again, the Paul Roos boys calm as hell, just saying fine, we're going to scrum the next one, we'll get the ball back again. Just amazing the discipline of these guys.
Ja, hulle lyk regtig goed, 'n goeie balanseerde span hierdie Paul Roos span. Parktown wat nou sukkel om uit hulle eie gebied uit te kom. Morsig daarso. Paul Roos wat afneem. Was daai 'n knock, Tyrone?
Looked like it was a knock.
That
It
looked
might have
like
been
a
a knock over the line, and the ref hasn't said anything there. And now he's just penalised Paul Roos again for going off their feet. However, it does look like they are unlucky. It's a very unlucky call. Paul Roos looked like they were over the line there again, and it looked like they were just getting a little bit overexcited. And maybe they, according to the referee, he said they went over the feet, off their feet, should I say.
Ja, as jy in die ronde is, hierso in die Sentraal Johannesburg, kom maak 'n draai by St. John's, kom kyk lekker skole rugby. Tussen nou en 4 uur die hoofwedstryd vanmiddag tussen Parel Boys en Affies. Dit beloof om 'n fantastiese wedstryd te wees.
It's so exciting, the quality of schoolboy matches here at St. John's. It's unbelievable how they keep on producing such a magnificent festival year after year.
Parktown wat 'n bietjie besluitloos lyk, weet nie lekker hoe hulle uit die rooi sone uit moet uitkom nie. Paul Roos wat afneem.
Big strong carry by is that Maritz, number 5?
Dis Maritz. Dit is baie gevaarlik. Parktown sal nou moet wakker slaap.
Wide ball out to the right winger. Strong man, Regan van der Westhuizen. Anthony Koch looking like he's trying to get the ball out of the back here. Koch gets it out, looks for a sniping run by himself. Magnificent handoff by Koch. And the referee pins Parktown for an early tackle without the ball. Parktown have been showing amazing discipline, considering it's the 26th minute, and Paul Roos have now only got their second penalty for the game. Quick tap, Philip van Dijk for the line, and just unstoppable. It was just too easy.
Ja, sy tweede 3 van die dag. Van Dijk. Ja, Paul Roos wat nou Ja, Paul Roos what they really look impressive, Tyrone. I didn't see this type of play against Helpmekaar. Obviously Helpmekaar quality outfit, and they also didn't allow them to play this type of game. But now, I mean, being the last game for them at this festival before they travel home to Stellenbosch, they're giving it all and they're enjoying themselves. And
Definitely.
Fantastic to see.
You can see that again, like we're saying, that just a different in not only in size of the boys, but the intensity of play. You know, you got a guy like Philip van Dijk. Every time he's got the ball, it's taken 2, 3, maybe 4 Parktown Oaks to bring him down. And we saw a little bit of that intensity early on from Parktown, but it just seems like now they're starting to slowly get a little bit like battle battle-hardened down. And let's hope that they can get some points on the board before half-time here.
Het lijkt toch of Parktown 10 die wind speel op die oomlik. Nog 'n netjiese skop deur Louis. Hy skop hulle oor van enige plek op die veld. Dit is Annie Geerts daar in die agtergrond wat net vir ons die statistiek gee, 4 uit 4 vir Louis. Kan ek dan net ook Tyrone, I would like to congratulate St. John's with this fantastic festival. And the atmosphere, the hospitality, it is top notch. It really is something. If you can make the time, please come down and enjoy this rugby festival.
Definitely, and as we say that, Paul Roos looking to clear, they get it up to the 10-metre line. You're 100% right, H. It's just been a first world magnificent festival. It is world class. I challenged the St. Stithians Festival and I challenged the King Edward's Festival to come and have a look at this. I'm not saying that this is any better. I don't want to get into trouble with anybody, but I will say that it's a beautiful spectacle to be here, and the quality of rugby is just second to none. Parktown rolling it up here. Big pressure again by Paul Roos. Hops gives it up to Mbelini. Mbelini with another strong run. Looks for the offload. Referee says it's advantage to Paul Roos. Paul Roos now have the ball. Cock gets it out to the 7 flanker. Looks to give it off to the fly, but first carries and then throws it out the back door. Brendan Fenter again breaks the first tackle. Louis puts it on the boot. Van der Westhuizen making a big chase there. Good pace by all those boys back there. The fullback from Parktown makes a great run and they're looking to clean on him. Somehow Parktown have been able to keep the ball. No, they haven't. Paul Roos have ripped it. Pick and go by Paul Roos again. Cock now cleaning. Van Dijk looking to get the ball for again. He offloads this time. Maritz through the middle. Maritz going for the line. Try time to Maritz.
Ja, wel verdiend. Maritz en sy slotmaat niemand wat al die hele dag in die los my oog vang. Hulle speel soos twee losspelers. Hulle is altyd daar om die bal te ontvang op die skouer en wel verdiend. Altyd lekker om een van die groot manne te sien oorval vir 'n 3.
Unbelievable to watch, especially looking at the diversity of some of these players. We saw Van Dijk standing at 10 and your money would have been on Van Dijk looking to run it up again for his 3rd. But yet this time he gave it off and then a little run from behind, a great angle run by Maritz, who saw him cut through the middle to take us to half-time at 35-0 to Paul Roos. As Maritz takes us over the line for the highlights again, taking the score to 35-0 for Paul Roos, and Parktown will really need to score first at the next half if they're going to make this a game.
Ja, dit is 'n gemaklike posisie vir Paul Roos om in te wees en dalk gaan hulle nou 'n bietjie van die plaasvervangers opstuur om ook dan 'n bietjie deel te wees van hierdie feesrugby. Ek sien op die spanlys wat hulle vir ons gegee het, is daar omtrent 'n klomp nommers. So miskien gaan die ander manne nou ook 'n kans kry en miskien van die groter manne van Dijk wat reeds 2-3 agter die blad het, 'n ruskansie te gee.
When you're hot, is this hot? You're big, this big. You're fresh, this fresh. And you're dark, this dark. When you're quiet, is this quiet? You're deep, this deep. And you're busy, this busy. When you live in a place of possibility, when you're driving Africa's growth, you never stop moving forward. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Time's running out, coach. What are we going to do? Okay, boys, listen, bring that mobile truck and take it behind the poles. There, now start drilling. Drill.
Come on, boys, one more!
Spur people with a taste for life.
We need to double our stock order.
Increasing payment limits now.
When you need the bank everywhere you are. Standard Bank, moving forward.
As we get back into the game here, we're seeing Philip van Dijk charging over the line, getting over quite easily for his first try. Unbelievable 60-meter run by the monster. There goes Mbete at the back door to Divan Swanepoel, I think it is. What's his name there? Reino Niemand, should I say. And there goes Philip van Dijk. Wow.
Ja, wat 'n lekker speler hierdie van Dijk.
Paul Roos boys obviously very, very hungry to get this game underway. Parktown boys waiting. Paul Roos boys already waiting here. They're waiting to play. They want to get going. And it looks like the number 10 from Paul Roos, Marie Klutter, who's had a really good game. He's looking to get us underway. Brendan Fenter, every time he's got the ball, he's just broken tackles. Is there any relation to Brendan Fenter himself?
I'm not sure, but I know Brendan Fenter is involved at Paul Roos, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not 100% sure, no.
What a hell of a player, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, he's... but they've got the balance in their team. That's what it's about, Aaron, is the balance. And that's
Definitely.
what makes rugby a special game.
Definitely.
There's place for everybody, and they got it right. They've got the strong back, and they've got a nice bunch of loosies who can also throw the ball around. And then they've got the pacemen on the wings. I mean, so what more do you want?
And the most
Great
amazing
outfit.
thing for me is just how fast their tie 5 is as well. As Klutter gets us away. Strong carry by Parktown just outside their 22. Van Hasten looking to get it out. Straight to the hooker, Darnell. Very brave by Van Hasten. Hops doesn't want it. He's organising the forwards to carry it up. The tight head prop looking to carry it out. And Paul Roos ripped it straight out of his hands. But the referee says that the tackler never released, and he said it was a tackle. So he said it wasn't ripped in the tackle, it was ripped as the man went to ground. Penalty to Parktown.
Parktown wat nou uit hulle gebied uit wil kom. Yeah, Tyrone, also not a time to play it safe now for Parktown. I think they should give the ball air, play festive rugby. I mean, 35-0 down. You're not going to win it by kicking for touch. I mean, you have to run it now from everywhere.
Yeah, well, if I was coaching the Parktown side, all I would ask them to do is get their hands on the ball and just try and get over the whitewash for one try. Let's just go score one try and see what happens. Because to tell them that they're going to come back and win now from 35 points down, the schoolboys are going to look at you like you're a fool. As Louis is about to gather the ball, Louis slips, looks for the offload. The referee says it's out. Unlucky, Parktown looked like they had some good ascendancy going forward.
Ja, is dit W.J. Smith. W.J. Smith wat lyk of hy bietjie seer gekry het. Parktown by die lyn staan voor, maar afgeneem.
JJ Kotsa.
JJ Kotsa. Sterk man, selfe bou as Van Dijk.
Jo.
En hy is die vleuel aan die oorkant van die veld. Maar dit is Brendan Venter. Die spel tussen voor en agterspelers, dis net merkwaardig. Skramskakel, lang uitgee. Soos jy kan sien, die voorspelers staan in die senterposisie, maar hulle speel ook soos waffers se senters.
Amazing.
Van Dijk. Groot voor hy man wat die man afstamp.
Leach
wat die tweede man afstamp. Nou grond toe gaan. Skramskakel wat vir Kloete vind. Kloete Parktown wat daar oor die bal dryf. Het hulle hom afgeneem. Nee.
Somehow they get the ball still.
Roos wat hom tog wen. Sal nie verbaas wees as hulle hom nou wil wyd speel nie. Skramskakel Kok. Kok wat daar 'n fop aangee. Wag vir sy voor hy man nou om by te kom. Bette. Is dit sy kans? Kort, net kort van die lyn. Daar val hy oor.
And that man, Van Dijk.
Is dit Van Dijk?
I'll got my money that's him. Oh yes. There's no one else that's built like that.
Surely not. Dan is dis die hat-trick.
Ja meneer.
Van Dijk wat tender hier vir die speler van die wedstryd. Met sy derde 3. Ja, hy duik oral op.
But again, Henny, if you look at Van Dijk, and then you look at Mbete, Leach, and JJ Kotze, the 1, 2, and 3, unbelievable specimens for schoolboys. You know, if we look at going forward into South African rugby, there's a lot of positives there. Looking at this game, wow, such an exciting prospect. Looking at a couple of these boys representing either Western Province or some of the other provinces in the next couple of years going forward. As Louis looks to convert again. I think he's been flawless today so far.
Ja, gaan nie teen hom wet nie, Tyrone. Maar dit is ook sy eerste skop nou wat hy teen die wind skop. So kom ons kyk of die wind wel 'n faktor is. Soos jy nou skerm kyk, dink ek is die wind maar redelik van regs na links. Ja, die wind wat tog die laaste sê hierso. Is nie 'n sterk wind nie, maar ek dink vir die skoppers kan hy tog wel invloed hê. Parktown wat nou hulle rug teen die muur het.
As we say that, looks like Willem van Heerwe as well as Lombard Basson have come on the field, and it looks like Van Dijk's gone off the field as well as, I'll find out who else it was, guys, but I do know there's been quite a few changes now made by Paul Roos.
Ja, Van Dijk wat 'n welverdiende ruskans, miskien 'n Spurburger en 'n Coke nou agter die blad.
Henny, Kok gets the ball out. Fake by the Fenter. Fenter's been a hell of a good runner today. Kok gets it out now to the new prop forward, the new loose head, number 17. Jacobs with a strong run. There's Kuta now carrying it up through the middle. Who's going to fill in at 10? Brendan Fenter fills in at 10. Big pass out to the fullback Louis. Louis puts it on the boot. Oh, the Parktown guy falls. Hits him on the leg. Can't be a knock on. Good appreciation of the rules by the referee. And Parktown win the penalty. Says that Paul Roos was too eager and apparently didn't roll away. Number 7 it seems. Didn't roll away. First attacking opportunity for Parktown for a while, Henny. Let's hope they can get some points on the board.
Ja, wat ek nie saamstem met Parktown is nie, hulle skop vir die lyn, maar dan speel hulle met hulle voorspelers nie. Hulle gooi dadelik vir die agterlyn. Dan kon jy net sowel 'n tikskokkie gevat het, want hulle wen nou omtrent 10 meter veld. Dis nie moeite werd nie. Hulle moet met die voorspelers eers 'n bietjie vorentoe dryf van daai groot losspelers van Paul Roos intrek en dan agterslaan.
And again,
kom ons kyk.
You were talking about the balance. It just shows you the difference in the amount of weapons different schools have. There goes our big boy Reino Niemand stealing the ball as if it was Paul Roos's ball themselves. It just looks like Paul Roos have got so much more arsenal, so much more ammo in their arsenal. Big skip pass by Klute out to the right winger who's on the left. Big handoff and a great run by Van der Westhuizen. Fenter now playing scrum off. Fenter's having an amazing game. Looking to clean now. Kok gets the ball out. Louis at fly off. Out to Van der Westhuizen with another strong run. Stays in field. Amazing how these boys are just staying in field. Louis now at scrum off. Out to Klute. Klute to the new prop into. Great offload to Brendan Fenter. Niemand drops the ball. Oh, I don't know how did that go backwards, Henny? Did that go backwards? It's right in line with us.
That was a fantastic move. And Brendan Venter, geez, Tyrone, he's catching the eye. He's all over the place.
I wonder if he's related to Brendan Venter.
Maybe we can ask one of the parents here who helped us out before.
Let's see if we can find any of the Paul Roos parents hanging around here. I'm sure we might be able to get some information to us before the end of the game, because he is definitely one for the future, isn't he?
Yeah, fantastic player. Okay, we just got voice from our central hub below that they confirmed that he is Brendan Venter's son. So, yes, you can see where he got that talent from.
Great rugby awareness shown there by that young man. Seems like a hand in there to the scrum by the Parktown boys. The referee and the assistant ref should be watching out for that. I don't remember ever being allowed to use our hands in the scrum.
Yeah, Tyrone, in our day there was something like foot up as well, and you couldn't feed the scrum skew. Now both of that is allowed, and I just think, geez, when you're only allowed to scrum for 1 meter or 1.5 meter, whatever it is.
Exactly. What
I mean, you must
opportunity
throw
you
it
guys
in
giving the
straight.
guys? Yeah, give the guys an opportunity. Make it fair. As you say that, he throws it straight under the lock's feet.
and it's a tight hit.
And then somehow the flanker from Paul Roos breaks away with a ranging run. Great cleaning there by Paul Roos, but not according to the referee. The referee says that they were holding on. Great Hops has stolen it. And Van Heisten takes it quickly. Gives it off to Ronald, the winger. Big strong run by the left winger. That's not right. Ronald Talane. Parktown going down to the next ruck. Paul Roos, Van Dijk looking to steal it. And now the referee looks to have a word with Van Dijk. After he said that the ruck had formed and Van Dijk still put his hands on. Says that Paul Roos must just go back 10. Parktown penalty again and again. Henny, you must be doing your nut, They're kicking for the line again, and
Yeah, the
let's hope
previous
they're not
one
gonna
they
drive.
lost the line out. I mean, so it's not an attacking option for them. They should rather just take a quick tap. If
And Henny, I promise you, I watched the game against St John's Orori. The 13 from Parktown, the 14 Cole Rock, and this young man that's coming on now to replace. He plays fullback or scrum off. They were the guys that won the game for them against St John's, and I don't remember them touching the ball more than once this game. As they go up in the front and Tau wins it.
Ja, soos voorspel gebruik hulle nie die voorspelers nie. Slaan dadelik agter. En dit gee vir Paul Roos kans om te verdedig. Hulle moet die bal 'n bietjie voorslaan. Kom ons kyk of die groot manne nou kan in spel kom. Bal wat nou uitkom. Na die binnekant toe gespeel en netjies 'n loopie daar deur nommer 11. Kasonga. Pragtig ingesny.
Wonga Matuba. He scored
That's
2
the
tries.
guy that you spoke about.
I
Just now, you
said to
called
you,
him.
this Wonga Matuba, he scored 2 tries against St John's Orori and got the game set up. And if you saw the other boy there, Peter Masonga, the left winger coming into the line, very exciting rugby player. Peter Masonga, Wonga Matuba, Cole Rock, as well as Talani at the back. Finally they touched the ball, and like you asked them to do, they threw it around, and now they scored.
Yeah, it's all about the balance. As we say, Paul Roos just up front, they are just too much at the moment for Parktown, but great for them to at least score a try, and a beautiful try that is from number 13, Matuba. What a great name.
Wonga Matuba. I don't know if he is from South Africa. Oh, as Hobbs smashes it into the crossbar like a Liverpool penalty, and somehow it doesn't convert it, and the score goes to 40 points to 5 by Parktown. Wonga Matuba slicing through the Paul Roos line. Lovely try. First points to Parktown in the 11th minute of the second half. So with 20 minutes to go, 18 minutes to go, 35-point margin, and Louis looking to get us underway.
Man, waar hy uit sy toks uit hardloop.
It was the man who caught the ball.
Yeah, he did great work.
Somehow.
Immediately they're now looking to hit at the back.
Hops gives it out to Peter. Klutzer looking to steal. Looks like Ronald Talani has gone to scrum off. Penalty to Paul Roos. Quick tap taken by Paul Roos. The number 14, Van der Westhuizen, with another strong run. Brendan Venter into clean. Kok out to Leach. Leach with another powerhouse run through the middle. Kok out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk again. Oh, they stopped Van Dijk this time. Not too far, and over goes. Is that Brendan? No, it's not. It's the replacement who's already got a water bottle in his hand, or is that his boots? No, he's got his boots in his hand. And it's definitely a replacement who's good mates with Philip Van Dijk, because he's given him a good pat on the back as he's run back to his mark.
Yeah, I thought Philip has gone off for that hamburger, but he's apparently looking for the fourth one. En Willem van der Heever wat daar nog 'n 3 byvoeg. Ja, Van Dijk, he was just short, and again he could have added the fourth one.
And again, some more substitutes running on from Paul Roos. And if you think they're any smaller, you got another thing coming. Okay, definitely a scrum off substitute coming on, without a doubt. But another monster running on this field, guys. And you know, I was very lucky to commentate the Uffies game the other day, and some of the specimens in that team. And again, Paul Roos boys showing really how amazing the South African rugby boys are. As Philip Van Dijk shows us on the replay, how easily he went through, and then didn't even place the ball, just lifted the ball up into Van der Heever's hands, who just jogged over and dived under the sticks.
Ja, so 15-16 minute wat oorbly in hierdie helfte. Die telling dan 47 vir Paul Roos teenoor die 5 van Parktown. Parktown wat spel begin. Aanslaan daar deur Paul Roos. Yeah, it's difficult in this time of the match when you're behind with 40 odd points, Tyrone. What do? I think what you should do is play to your strengths, and as you said, is the strengths are the back, the number 13 Matuba Tuba, who already scored a beautiful try. I also like the look of this winger, number 11 Kasonga. Get them into play.
I couldn't agree more, Henny. You're spot on. The forwards are getting bullied out there. It's like men versus boys. The referee's finally, he's penalised Paul Roos for scrumming too far. That's how much domination the Paul Roos guys have. Parktown want to kick for the line out again. Let's just hope it's just a quick in and out and off the top, so we can get the exciting backs into play. Because I just don't see them having the ability or the strength to maul Paul Roos over the line.
Yeah, that's an interesting rule in schoolboy rugby, Tyrone. You can only scrum 1 meter, 1.5 meter?
Well, it depends if you're playing away or at home, but definitely 1 meter the last time I heard.
Which meter is it?
As Saul goes up again, somehow. And Parktown try and maul Paul Roos. They try and prove me wrong. And Paul Roos smashed them backwards.
Yeah, I think technically they've got some issues there, Parktown. But now for the exciting backs.
Cole Rock coming into the line. Cole Rock straight through. Off to Wanga Matuba Tuba. Wanga Matuba.
Ja, fantasties. Matuba Tuba. Wanga Matuba Tuba. Wat oorval was hy tweede 3.
As you said it, Rennie, bringing the exciting backs into the line. Cole Rock breaking through the middle. There was some good pace and offloading to Matuba Tuba, who showed that the second time he's got the ball in the match and the second time he scored a try. Parktown have definitely missed the trick here. I wish they could have woken up with these sorts of moves early on in the game.
Yeah, Tyrone, then again, obviously you can only play as much as your opponents allow you to play, and I think the domination of Paul Roos in the front, that's the difference. The exciting backs from Parktown, they didn't get quality ball, always on the back foot, and it was difficult for the scrum half and the fly half to not maybe kick that ball. But when they got the opportunity, geez, they've got some exciting backs.
You're 100% right. It's also, you know, if you think about that, they're only getting the ball now. It's probably because the ball couldn't get out to them. You know, the line speed of the defense of the Paul Roos guys as well. And I think that the most amount of phases the Parktown boys have gone through is 4 or 5 phases without Paul Roos just turning them over. As Hop tries to kick this over for Parktown boys. Much better kick than his first one. Much better kick.
Telling dan nou 47 vir Paul Roos teenoor die 12 van Parktown. En daar's net so 12, 13 minute se speeltyd wat oorbly in hierdie helfte.
As we come to the end of this game, Henny, we see Paul Roos again applying massive pressure on Parktown. Kuta filling in into the back line, massive talking by the new Paul Roos scrum off. Van Hasten is off the field now, so Ronald Talani's going to scrum off. Gives it to the new fullback, the new fly half, who's kicked it downfield, only as far as the replacement winger from Paul Roos. Great handling by the flanker from Paul Roos. Sixth flanker gets the offload to Louis. Louis with a great offload. No ways! Got to see the replay there. Got to see that replay. That is unbelievable rugby. Louis with a magnificent offload. And the new little scrum off, I think it's Tian van Niekerk. Unlucky young man. I thought you were through for your first try. What a beautiful bit of play.
Ja, daai nommer 6 flank Bouwer van Paul Roos.
Bouwer.
Kyk, Van Dijk het sover al hy 3 gedruk, maar hy is die silent hero. Ons sien ook nou dat die haker het nou geskuif na flank toe. Hy lyk ook soos Van Dijk. Kon net sowel. Ja, Paul Roos wat they're really impressive to our own.
As we see the replay, let's see if this was a forward pass. Oh, so unlucky.
Marginal.
So unlucky, but it was, listen, the referee was right there on the spot. I'm sure Paul Roos will have another opportunity over the next 11 minutes. Well, at least we get to see the Parktown new scrum off, reserve scrum off. Looks like Ronald Talani, if I remember from the other game. He came on at fullback. He was amazing. He's got great feet. He's got good pace. I know it says Kania Mgluli on the team sheet, but we'll have to look at that. As Matthias Hop gets it now in his new position at fullback, and he kicks a raking kick downfield, although Parktown are 35 points behind. Louis now chip and chase. Parktown let it bounce. Oh, Louis somehow knocks the ball on. Parktown regather the ball. Paul Roos trying to counter ruck. Paul Roos are like terriers every time it's a ruck. They're looking to counter ruck everything, and the referee deeming that Louis knocked that on, and it's a Parktown scrum.
Ja, die wedstryd wat nou effens sy struktuur verloor, dis gewoonlik die probleem met so hoë telling, is dat struktuur, maar ten minste dit bly fees rugby, al twee spanne wat probeer om die bal lekker lig te gee, en het is 'n pragtvertoning hier deur Paul Roos. Hulle kan met trots uitsien na die res van hulle seisoen, en hulle kan voortbou op hierdie strukture wat hulle in plek gesit het die naweek by die St. John's fees.
So being a Paul boy is an old boy, Henny. What do you think is going to happen this year when you guys come up against Paul Roos?
Daarom ons speel by Brugstraat verjaar in die Parel. So ek is optimisties.
As Hobbs takes it up just outside his 22, yeah. Parktown trying to get the ball and trying to get back to Hasten. Van Hasten puts it on the boot again from inside his 22, and he's carried it back. So must be carried back according to the rules of rugby. If you've carried it back, you have to go back to where the ball's been kicked. The assistant ref has now panicked and decided no, he is the man in charge. So we're going to forget about the rules of rugby, and Paul Roos will have his line out on the 10-meter line.
Ja, vir die oud studente van Paul Roos wat inskakel, die donderdag voor die wedstryd teen Parel Boysay is daar golf, waar die oud studente mekaar 'n bietjie gaan aanvat op Devonvale. As jy wil speel daar, raak betrokke by die oud studente unie. Ons sien uit daarna dat die oud studente ook mekaar 'n bietjie opvat op die sportveld. Paul Roos wat hard nou vorentoe dryf in die middelveld, en is hierdie Marits. Is dit Marits?
Was niemand that one.
Niemand en Marits speel soos twee waffers se flanke. Brendan Venter, woelige center daar, nommer 13 center wat ongelukkig aanslaan.
It's the first mistake I've seen Brendan Fenter make the whole day, and it's in the 21st minute of his last game, and it was just an unlucky little knock on there. But magnificent play. And what were you saying there about that golf happening just before the Paul Boys game?
It's the Thursday. I think we play there. If I say we, Paul Boys play Paul Roos the 25th of May.
Yes.
And it's the Thursday preceding that at Devonvale. We got Sotheby's involved as a sponsor as well, so it's going to be a great matchup.
Great
And
out there in golf, on the golf courses.
on the golf course, yeah, build some gears for the Saturday. So for the Roos old boys watching, please get involved. We would
Mooi,
love
man.
to see you guys there.
As Parktown try and get the ball out with a kick clearance. It breaks my heart not seeing Parktown run the ball with their exciting backs, but I suppose they've decided that they just want to try and save face a little bit, yeah, as Louis kicks down wide open spaces, and Veer Smith has an opportunity now to put big pressure down on Wanga Matuba.
Matuba.
Pass it inside to Louis. Brendan Fenton now with the ball. Van der Westhuizen with a strong run. There's Boa with the first man to clean. Kuta out now wide. Mbete in the midfield. Or is that Leach? Kuta with a strong run. Fanike gets the ball out. Inside to Niemand. Great hand up by Niemand. Unbelievable that guy. Big pressure on the scrum off from Paul Roos. Surely you can't pull the scrum off in, sir. And they get the ball out with number 18. 18 gives it to the new... Is that the hooker that went over? Wow. It just looked too easy. Lombard by Son looked like he gave it off to, I don't know if it was Remy Engelbrecht or if it was Willem van der Heever for his second, but it just looked too easy.
Kom ons kyk of Annie Geets ons weer kan uithelp met die nommer en die naam. Dis of 16, is nummer 18, Lombard Basson.
Lombard Basson. Sure. Also another monster running around there for Paul Roos.
Ja, Paul Roos wat nou speel asof die eerste 5 minute van die wedstryd is. Tyrone, this also puts the Helpmekaar game into perspective. I mean, I think that Helpmekaar, they've got a fantastic team as well. I mean, I didn't watch the last 10 minutes and I believe that's where Paul Roos came back. But I mean, judging from this game, Helpmekaar must be also a fantastic outfit.
I've watched Helpmekaar play 2 games this season. Their tight 5 are just as good as any tight 5 in the country. Their back 3 are just as good as anybody else. I'm telling you now, if Helpmekaar had been playing Paul Roos, Paul Boys, Paul and Affies year in and year out, there might have been a different result. I think just the mere belief of the Paul Roos boys got them over the line the other night, because I'll tell you now, this Helpmekaar side is a serious rugby side this year. But I wasn't surprised to see that Paul Roos got over the line at the end. And I think that today will be another lovely bit of perspective showing between Paul Boys and Affies. And as we say it, the hooker has a strong run through the midfield, but Parktown intercepted, and Parktown now somehow have the ball.
Sal graag weer vir Matuba in spasie wil sien. Ek tog of hy nou op die vleuel staan, Tyrone.
It looks like he has, yeah. He's moved across to the wing now as they've given the ball to Mdluli. Offsides again, given against Paul Roos. Parktown decide they don't want to take a quick tap and run it. They want to kick for the corner. And I don't know if it's slowing the game down, but sure Parktown want to get over the line. One more time here. They've got a proud history as a school. I know their motto is Arise. So we would like to see them arise here for the last 4 minutes. That would be lovely. The boys look tired. It's the end of a festival. They've had a successful festival so far. The Paul Roos boys, they look eager. Niemand, ready to go. This Niemand guy, you're going to hear about him in a couple of years. His intensity is phenomenal. Boa at the back, same story. Incredible rugby player.
Parktown wat voer en dadelik vir die agterlyn gee. Miskien nie 'n slegte idee nie. Ek soek net vir Wanga Matuba wat nou na die vleuelposisie geskuif het. Paul Roos wat afneem. Dis die plaasvervanger daar, nommer 18. Dink is die plaasvervanger Hakker. Parktown wat nou in die middelveld slaan en nou mooi vinnige bal wen. Paul Roos verdediging wat net fantasties is.
There goes Peter Kasonga around the corner. Puts it on the boot. Back to the Parktown number 18. Good strong run by number 18. Nice and straight. Parktown looking to clear. Saying that the Paul Roos boys are off their feet now. No hands. Fullback from Parktown who's coming to the line is definitely not Ronald Talani. He's coming there. He's playing fly for the last 10 minutes. Big Parktown flanker carrying it up there. Ronald gets it out. Another carry up in the middle. They don't seem to want to listen to you, Henny. They don't want Wanga to get the ball. The forwards are trying to take it up in the middle. There goes Hop. Mateus Hop. Good carry straight up the middle. Around the corner. Same side they go. Puts it on the boots again. And away goes Boa. Boa to Fenta. Fenta away. Who's that? Cock. The scrum off Cock. Gets away to the 22. Somehow he keeps the ball in field. Unbelievable. Fenta now has the ball. Will Fenta score? He gives it off to Van der Westhuizen. Selfless. Very selfless. An unbelievable try by Regan van der Westhuizen. So it was just brilliant to watch such interplay from the 22-meter line of Paul Roos.
Yeah, we have to mention Brendan Fenter in that. He's been instrumental in that move. Touched the ball, I think, 3 times. And what a fantastic player.
Boa getting the intercept as well. An exciting player. All of these guys playing with mad intensity. And there goes Fenter, the man we're talking about. Inside, outside, he could have gone one more. He gives it off to Van der Westhuizen, who steps hard off his right and pushes the Parktown guys out the way as if it was taking candy from a baby, just knocking them out the way like they were nothing. Magnificent finish to the game as they bring up their 50.
Tyrone, as we're winding up this game, give me your man of the match for both forwards and backs on both sides. Give me both sides.
Okay, nice. I like that, Henny. Very fair to both teams. I think in the Parktown pack, I've got to give it to Isihle Mbelini, the number 7. He carried strong all day. He had the ball. He was the most exciting runner in the pack. Although Samoa did do good hard yards at line out. And then in the backs, I would have given it to our buddy Wanga Matuba. And then in the pack for Paul Roos, being a lock myself, is a very big fan of our boyki, Mr. Niemand. Reino Niemand was amazing. And in the backs, our buddy Brendan Fenter. And yourself?
Fantastic. I will go on the Paul Roos side. I'll go for Van Dijk for obvious reasons. He was.
Wow.
I must agree with you, Brendan Fenter. He caught my eye. And on the Parktown side, I also like the look of that number 4 lock, Dioniso. He was all over the show. And then at the backs, I mean, Wanga, Matuba, Chuba. Do I say that right?
Yes, fantastic.
Ja, no, he was fantastic. I mean, I wish I could have seen more of him. Maar fantastische wedstrijd hierso by St. John's. Dan vir nou eers van my en die Warnig. Totsiens, ek gaan julle later weer om 4:00 vang vir die Boys Eye affieswedstryd. Dankie Tyrone.
Thank you, Henny. From my side, it's been amazing. Thank you, guys. Tyrone Peters signing off. Hope to speak to you guys soon.